Esteemed civil servant, contrary to the narrative that has been circulating regarding the 2024 vacation allowance, I would like to provide an update. There will be 3 payments made in June 2024. 1. A vacation allowance of 6% will be paid on June 14, 2024. 2. Regular salary payment on June 25, 2024. And 3. An additional 1% vacation allowance, bringing the total to 7% as included in the 2024 budget, will be paid on June 27, 2024. I would like to reiterate the reason why the additional 1% cannot be paid on June 14, 2024. There are legal requirements and procedures that must be followed, which is why it is crucial to communicate these circumstances transparently. There is a misconception that splitting the vacation allowance into 2 payments will result in higher taxes being withheld. With over 16 years of experience in payroll and tax processing, I can assure you that this is not the case. In conclusion, you will receive 3 payments in June 2024. The 6% vacation allowance on June 14th, the regular salary on June 25th, and the additional 1% vacation allowance on June 27th. Thank you for your understanding and attention. I remain committed to transparency and providing accurate information. Have a blessed weekend.
Are you SXM insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXM is cardless. Request your My SXM account today and enter the virtual office of SXM. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXM, yeah. Your social health insurances.
The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA's outlook for the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, which spans from June 1st to November 30th, predicts an 85% chance of an above normal season. NOAA is forecasting a range of 17 to 25 total named storms, winds of 39 miles per hour or higher. Of those, 8 to 13 are forecast to become hurricanes with winds of 74 miles per hour or higher, including 4 to 7 major hurricanes in categories 3, 4, or 5 with winds of 111 miles per hour or higher. Prefet Vincent Berton, alongside the third Vice President Dominique Louisi, brought together all the stakeholders of the 2024 hurricane season: neighborhood councils, social professionals, law enforcement and security forces, heads of relief associations, the state, and the services of the collectivité in order to take stock of the season. This was an opportunity to discuss issues related to individual and collective preparation in hurricane-prone zones and to recall the alert levels and potential impact for the population. Mr. Terry Gemonet from the Guadeloupe Meteorological Center described the characteristics of the season, which promises to be particularly intense according to European and, as I previously stated, American forecast models. The need to prepare well in advance of the peak of the season was widely discussed, with the collectivity and the prefecture services having the respective missions of raising public awareness and coordinating crisis management in the event of a phenomenon. And while on the topic of crisis management, the French Association for the Prevention of Natural and Technological Disaster, AFPCNT's mission is to promote a culture of risk and develop the resilience of territories in the face of major risk. It carries out this mission in France and in the overseas territories. In the territory of Saint-Martin, the AFPCNT is represented by a local group which brings together different actors in risk reduction: civil society organizations, the collectivité, government representatives, businesses, construction and insurance companies, just to name a few. In the context of climate change, extreme weather events, particularly hurricanes, are becoming more frequent and more intense. Hurricane Irma had a profound impact on the territory and demonstrated the need to develop prevention and preparation actions for the population of Saint-Martin. This year, the association and its local partners are organizing an awareness village on cyclone risk in multi-risk contexts. This project aims to raise awareness of this risk among the general public, schools, tourism professionals, and associations through educational and participatory activities. This event will be held on June 7th and June 8th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the parking lot of the collectivité. The day of June 7th will be devoted to awareness-raising activities for schools, while the day of June 8th will be open to the population. So you're probably wondering what to expect. Participants will be invited to test the game Origami, a game about post-disaster reconstruction, and to participate in putting together a survival kit. In addition, the Compagnon Bâtisseur will offer a traveling action with the Bricobus to raise awareness among populations about the resilience of construction to major risk. The firefighters will also offer a rescue clearing demonstration. As you can see, a wide variety of activities will be offered at various participating business stands. Together, let's prepare for the upcoming hurricane season, or I should say the current hurricane season, by being an actor in our own safety. The Sea to the Pot on Sunday, June 9th in the Gallis Bay Car Park. With undeniable success, Fish Day is an event eagerly awaited by the public, and over the years it has become an unmissable event. People come from far and wide to salute the work of the fishermen, eat seafood, and enjoy the unparalleled atmosphere of the event with its culinary stands, traditional workshops, and live entertainment. The official program takes place in the morning, and live local entertainment will be from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. with guest of honor Jocelyn Berward.
Social and health insurance is SXM. Your social and health insurance.
Are you SXV insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXV is cardless. Request your My SXV account today and enter the virtual office of SXV. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXV, yeah. Your social and health insurance is.
It's time for a new brand that is as bold, vibrant, and colorful as the island of St. Martin, with colors drawn from our diversity, cultural heritage, and nature. Our breathtaking beaches, waters, and sun, the majestic brown pelican, our national symbol, the radiant yellow sage, our national flower, the historic border monument signifying the Dutch and French sides, our exciting cruise, yachting, and boating ports, renowned Maho Beach and St. Martin Airport, the hub to the Caribbean. All these parts come together to create the shape of the island of St. Martin. More than a logo. It's a new brand that engages, excites, and will inspire travelers to book. It's time to tell the St. Martin story, to reintroduce travelers to St. Martin, to honor our past, to embrace our present, and shape our future. Our culture and diversity, Dutch and French sides, unrivaled cuisine, twice the nightlife, entertainment, and shopping, cruises, boating, and yachting. Twice the adventure, exploration, and relaxation. Splendid and scenic accommodations. Pinel, Tentamar, and island hopping in the Caribbean. Whatever your taste, St. Martin has more. Experience twice the Caribbean. St. Martin.
An American Airlines flight reportedly veered off the runway while landing at Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston last Thursday. Officials say the flight 850 was scheduled to arrive at 7:32 p.m. but landed almost 2 hours later due to delays at Miami International Airport. The plane experienced a hard landing and veered off the runway upon arrival at NMIA. It's understood the aircraft sustained significant damage to the engine and landing.
So last night, the flight I was leaving Miami, there's the closest inclement weather in and around the area that we're heading towards, so we had to fly around Cuba. So the flight took quite a while, and we got to Jamaica. Obviously, a lot of weather happening. The flight crew was, was exceptional. The pilot, the female pilot, the captain, was very communicative. And, we made several attempts to land and kept attempting to land again. I think they changed the angle which they came in, so we came in from the bull base side as opposed to the other side. But rough landing, but I don't think anyone was hurt. I mean, basically, it took a while to get our bags, so you could see other passengers, etc. But I think it's when you look at the news report this morning, you realize how much I think it was worth the report that we actually felt that we actually experienced in the process.
According to the Ministry of Education, of the approximate 25,000 teachers in the education system, only a few access some of the resources in the Ministry of Education. Permanent Secretary Dr. Kassan Troop describes it disheartening as the ministry, she says, has been working to ensure the resources are available for teachers to access.
We went into partnership with Learning Hub, and we buy licenses for all grade 4 students. 40,000 licenses, and we send them out to you every year. And teachers, they're gonna cry. I am not getting value for money. You don't even open the license. And you don't know, don't it? Because you don't see the bulletins, don't it? We gave every single one of you an email address, and we send all the teacher-related bulletins to you.
Dr. Troop says the ministry is able to track the teachers' engagement through email activation and response rates. But the issue is not just teachers in the primary schools. The problem is also similar at the secondary level.
We see when you respond. My high school teachers, we bought books. Over 40,000 licenses for English language, mathematics, so you don't have to take the heavy book to school and into the classroom. You put it on your laptop and you don't access the books. I have to pay. We have to pay, and we cannot get back the money. We are not starting from a place of lack.
Dr. Troop is urging teachers to trend with her in embracing new approaches, resources, and technologies in order to improve literacy and numeracy rates.
The target for this year for literacy is 68%, and for numeracy it is 64%. So we're going to celebrate that in a couple of weeks from now. Please pray with me. We're awaiting the results. And next year, because we have to talk about next year, we're moving that to 72% for literacy. And we know the numeracy is a little technical, so we're going to move that to 64.5.
Kerry Ann Simpson, TVJ News. Blocked road, burning tires, and a massive blaze was the scene on Thursday in the dump retirement community in St. James. This comes hours after the St. James police say Akeem Bowen, otherwise called Rizla, a reputed leader of the dump factor of the 13th Street gang, was gunned down during a targeted operation in the area. The police say Bowen was before the court answering to a charge of illegal possession of a prohibited weapon. The police say he was heavily involved in lottery scamming and is known to have an arsenal of illicit weapons under his control. Commanding officer for the division, Superintendent Aaron Samuels, says Bowen was featured in several murders and shootings across St. James and neighboring parishes. Superintendent Samuels explained the sequence of events that led to Bowen's demise.
Members of the team did a search warrant, went to execute the warrant. Upon approaching the premises, they were greeted with gunfire. They took evasive action and fired back at the suspect. When they were able to breach and go inside, they found the suspect clutching firearm and suffering from what appears to be gunshot wounds on his upper body. He was rushed to the Corridor Hospital where he died.
But according to councillor for the Granville division, under which the community falls, Michael Troop, Bowen was brutally killed by the lawmen without a good cause.
What I understand is that the police came in last night. One police came up and asked him man when they sent him man in a yard. And in 15 minutes after that, somebody connects Jeep come up and murdered the man.
One resident also argued that Bowen did not have a weapon on him.
He's supposed to report to them. And then he report, then send him in the yard, in the yard, and then he go kill him. You believe you would have gun on him, to shoot out, if then tell him, sir, if he can report to police, he wouldn't do that. There's no way more have no gun on him. Because I know so them a come they come check. Wrongfully then kill a youth. So that not right. So in the come investigate.
Meanwhile, Superintendent Samuel says the roadblock was cleared on Thursday. He is pleading with residents not to push the authorities to use force as it works to contain the situation. Kerry-Ann Simpson, TVJ News.
Meanwhile, counsel for the Granville Division in St. James, Michael Troop, is calling on the police to reassess its approach when dealing with citizens.
It's the way the government is planning to get rid of crime and violence in the wrong way. You can't be murdering people them like that. Because the gentleman only could get to them, just come and murder them like that. And just join man like a dog and can't go drop in on jeep. I'm really upset, man. Really upset.